Hey guys, so I'm starting off by prepping my face and I'm using MAC Natural Radiance Primer because my skin was feeling really dry and I sprayed myself with a lot of Fix Plus and I am just prepping my lips with the Dr.Brandt Lip Filler and Volumizer, just waiting for that to dry a little bit. I do spray a lot, and then I'm using the Dr.Brandt Pores No More Primer. I love this stuff. You guys have heard me rave about it a lot. Went through a whole tube. I am obsessed. Then I'm just going to do my brows, and I'm using the Hourglass brow pencil, and I actually ran out of one of them. I usually use warm brunette and soft brunette. So I broke one of mine, totally my fault, and then I ran out. So yeah. They're kind of pricey. They're like $32 each, but they're highly worth it in my opinion. If you have a lot of hair, they make your brows look fuller without making them look too fake and too dark either, because they just fill them in, they give them a lot of volume, but they don't make them look too drawn in, which I really appreciate. If you don't have much hair on your brows, I would recommend the Brow Wiz from Anastasia. Then I'm going to clean up my brows, and I'm using a MAC concealer and a MAC 212 brush, and this is the concealer in the shade NC20, which is lighter than my skin tone, and it's nice and yellow toned. So I'm just concealing my brows, kind of shaping them a bit. They were freshly done, so I'm not really covering up any hair, but I still can't skip this step. I love it, especially when going out. And then I'm using the Beauty by Rosita, my very own brush, to blend that out. And I really like using a fluffy crease brush to blend out the concealer because it really just diffuses the product and makes it look very blown out, as opposed to using a flat brush or something like a concealer brush because it's just going to spread the product. So I really like that. And then I'm going to prep my eyes, and in this tutorial I'm using all of my favorite products, like my Test and Tried and True. Tried and True, I think it's Tried and True products that I really love, especially when I'm going out. And this is the MAC paint pot, and I'm just using this to prep my eyes for shadow. So we're going to start off with the Melt Cosmetics Dark Matter Stack, and I'm using the shade Blur. These shadows blend so nicely. They're really buttery soft. Again, I'm using the Beauty by Rosita blending brush. I'll have a link to the video where I talk all about it. It is only $11, and it's an amazing crease brush, not just because it's mine, but I just love it. And then you just sip on some tea, and then I'm going to use this shade, which is called Unseen, also from that same stack. I'm telling you guys, these shadows are perfect, especially if you are a heavy blender or a heavy lover of blending, because they blend really nicely and they diffuse into the skin. I'm using this brush, which is also one of my favorites. It's the Sephora Pro Crease Brush. So soft, and I love this to kind of blow everything out and just kind of further airbrush the shadow. And I'm bringing that crease color really high and really close to the bridge of my nose. In this video, I'm going to be dancing a lot. I was heading to the Aventura concert, so I was jamming to the Aventura Pandora. So I am just applying Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek all over the lid. And I'm just kind of packing that on with a Luxie brush. I love the Luxie brushes because they are synthetic. They just really pack on the product. And I'm not sponsored by Luxie, but a lot of my favorites lately have been from Luxie, so I love that. And then I'm going to use this shade. This is Anastasia, I believe it's Blanc. Yeah, Blanc. And I'm just applying that to my brow bone for a little bit of a highlight there. And I'm also applying that right on top of the Peach Smoothie to give it more of a pop. Then I'm going back in with that Unseen color from the Melt Cosmetics, and I'm going to kind of create a circular, open circular shape. So basically, I'm just not going to leave that space empty. I'm bringing that brown product inwards towards my lash line. So kind of just bringing it down. Now my favorite part, which is the liner, and I'm using the Tom Ford Eye Definer. Hands down, my favorite eyeliner. I mean, I am obsessed with this stuff. I cannot wait till you guys try this. If you guys are eyeliner lovers, you have to try this. If you are looking for a new eyeliner, this one's really black, really pigmented, stays on all day, and it really makes it easy to apply your liner because it has a really nice tip. I wouldn't say it's a felt tip, and I wouldn't say it's a brush. It's kind of like a mixture of both. Coco is trying to get on my lap right now. But I really, really love this eyeliner, and I highly, 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 highly recommend it. Definitely try it out. I got it, where did I get it? At Saks. And it's just, I've never looked back. Like, this is the eyeliner that I use every single time I do my makeup because I know it's going to give me a fleeky liner. Now, here I kind of made my eyeliner a shape that I didn't want it to be. So I'm going to show you guys how to fix that. So basically what I do is I take, okay, I'm like, okay, bad eyeliner day much. That was the face that I make. I take an eye cream. It's MAC Fast Response Eye Cream. I learned this trick from Angie. She was a makeup artist at MAC. Well, she is a makeup artist, but she used to work at MAC. So basically, she told me that this really, really cleans up your eyeliner, and it really does. It's magic. I love it. And then I'm just going to apply a little bit more primer. That was Makeup Forever Hydrating. And then for foundation, I'm using Estee Lauder. The shade is Dawn, the Double Wear Foundation. And I love this shade. It's really similar to Rattan. I have yet to find a huge difference, but I've been using Dawn as of lately, but matches me perfectly. And I was saying about the MAC Fast Response Cream, you just take an angled eyeliner brush or eyebrow brush, something with a nice point to it, and it just removes any product. Now, you want to do this if you haven't applied your foundation because it will kind of remove some foundation. So if you're the type of person that does your foundation after your eyes, then it's perfect for you. Then I'm doing some tight lining. I hate the face that I make, but I kind of look back so that I don't have to pull on my skin too much. And it's Tarina Tarantino eyeliner. And then I'm going to apply the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I really have been enjoying this mascara. My lashes have been quite a sad story because of my lash extensions. They're a lot shorter than what they used to be. So I feel like I have to wear lashes all the time now. These are House of Lashes Iconics, and I feel like they are just the perfect pair for my eye shape. I never have to cut them. I get so many uses out of them. I love how they accentuate my eye shape. They're perfect. I love them. Amazing. They're like $10, and I go through them like water because I reuse them, but then I lose them somewhere, and then I just keep ordering more and more. So then I'm using the Makeup Forever HD Concealer, and I love this stuff as well. I use either the shade, I think it's Y. I'll have it down below, but I mainly use the lighter Y shades because those are the yellow toned ones. The R ones are for correcting, and they have more like pinky red tones. So I think this is like Y21 or Y31. I don't have it here with me, but I will list it down below. And then I'm going to just blend that out. And I set everything with Laura Mercier translucent powder. But first, we are going to contour the nose. And I don't think I've ever like cream contoured my nose on camera. But I'm using the okay, my phone is blown up. LA Pro Concealer in Toast, and I can't even reach my phone to turn off that noise. Okay, obsessed with cream contouring my nose right now. Like, seriously, it makes such a difference. I know you guys always hound me for like not contouring my nose. I've been contouring my nose. And this Luxie brush, it's like an angled eyeshadow brush. Perfection. I really want to get their Jady Weighty brush to conceal the nose and to contour the nose. It looks like perfection. But I'm using a Nars concealer just to kind of clean that up and brighten on the bridge of my nose, and that is in the shade Custard. Here I'm setting my under eyes, and this is Laura Mercier translucent powder. I do really love the Givenchy powder, the matte one, but this one I know isn't going to give me flashback when I take pictures, and since I'm going out and it's a night event, I want to make sure I use products that I've been trying and I've been loving forever, because the other one is kind of like a new favorite and I haven't really tried it when going out. So I'm applying that creamy color, the mixture of Peach Smoothie and Bone, again, because you know how I am. I like pack on 100 products. I am using Armani foundation in 5.5. This is their powder foundation just to set all over my face before applying bronzer. This makes a world of a difference. I don't know how. I just applied my bronzer before onto wet skin, but it is not the business. You need to set your face before applying products. So definitely game changer here. I feel like my bronzer just looks a lot better. And I'm using Bobbi Brown Golden Light, one of my favorites. I don't talk about this one as much on my channel, but I love this bronzer. If you want a bronzer that's not too warm, not too cool, and just looks really airbrushed and looks very natural, Bobbi Brown Golden Light. It doesn't have any shimmer. It's matte and it's perfect. The formulation is perfect. Now we're going to jump into, just removing that powder. I always use the Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm sorry if the text messages are driving you crazy, but my phone is really far, and we are rolling with this voiceover. I am not stopping. This is Illamasqua Lover Blush, and I love this blush. It's one of my favorites, and I'm just, making weird, funny faces, and I used a Nars Yachio brush. Now I'm applying my favorite MAC MSF Give Me Sun with a Zoeva angled brush. I love Give Me Sun. You guys don't have to hear it anymore. You guys know I love it. This brush is by Morphe. I'll also list it down below. Amazing for shadows. Amazing. And I'm just, reapplying. That's how I do my makeup. I was applying the Dark Matter Stack, the Unseen color. Now I'm jumping into my lips, and I'm using MAC Soar lip liner and the Kiko, what is it called? Pencil sharpener. Lord have mercy. It is amazing. Do you see how sharp my lip liner is? Like, it is insane. It was actually almost too sharp. I only sharpened it a bit, and it gave me the best point. When overlining your lips, the key to success is, I know you guys are probably tired of the key to success. I think I'm tired of that, but the key is to really, really sharpen your pencil, because if you have a dull pencil, it's not going to give you that precise line. And when overlining your lips, it already doesn't look natural. So, you have to have that sharp line to really, really be precise. Now I'm just using Galactic Bashful. You guys know the drill. You guys always ask me what's on my lips, like on Snapchat. When I have a nude combo, 9 times out of 10, it's this. Galactic Bashful as a base, which is this guy. Perfect Nude. I'm a bit lighter right now, so I like to kind of lighten it up, but this color is perfection. The formulation, again, perfection. And I'm using Pure Hollywood by Anastasia. Did you guys see that the Anastasia liquid lipsticks are on Sephora now? Yes, finally. Like, I always order it through Macy's, but yes, I want to get my points on Sephora. And I'm just blending that out. I like using a really fluffy brush. This one's from Morphe, to blend my lips out. It just gives it a really nice, like, powdery, buttery, soft look, which I really like. Makes your lips look really pouty. That's why I like using really, like, puffy brushes. My mom was, like, in and out of my room because apparently she had a lot to say to me while I was getting ready. So sorry about the door, like, opening in the back. But, it's okay. We'll get through. Tom Ford bronzer brush and a little more Give Me Sun. When I go out at night, I really want to look bronze and tan. And repacking that color, making sure it really stands out. This is the key to looking put together, is having a really nice, fresh base, like a white or a bone or a beige or a creamy color on the lid. It really opens up the eyes and makes you look instantly put together. And it just opens up the eyes a lot. Now I'm using NYC liquid liner, and I really, really love this shot of, like, me looking down with the eyeliner, like, yes, liner on fleek or no. I love it. So I do this because some shadow might have gotten on my liner, and it's just going to intensify it, hide the lash band a bit more, perfect anything else you have to on your liner. Just makes it really, really black, waterproof, like it's not budging. So I always do that. Then I'm using a little bit of the Anastasia Brow Wiz. Now, normally when I go out, I do a brow pomade and a brow gel, but because I was in a rush, I didn't get to do those. So my brows came out a bit thinner than what I normally do, but I kind of liked it. You guys were, like, complimenting my makeup and saying it looked a bit different. So it might have been the brows. They're a bit, like, darker and a bit more, I guess you could say, like, defined and not as thick. So this one is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Soft Brown. I love this mirror from Benefit. It is life. And I'm just checking everything out. You guys know I'm a perfectionist to the max, so I will take my time, girl. I was in a rush, but I was still kind of, like, perfecting as I went along. And I'm using the Sephora, what is this? Luminizing Drops in Morning Light. And I tried using my fingers, and then I applied it with the Beauty Blender to give it more of a dewy look. Love these drops. So worth it. Really, really soft and creamy. Now I'm using the Mirabella Highlight in Swirling Pearl. You guys, I don't have to rave about this anymore if you haven't gotten it. what are you doing? You need it. It's one of my favorite highlights because of the formula. The color is nice. It's a pearly color, but the formula is just to die for. Now I am just setting that contour on the nose with Illamasqua Heroine and that same Luxie brush and a little bit on the eyes to give them a little bit of a contour as well. Then I'm adding a little bit more of a warm shade to my eyes, and this is Makeup Geek Cocoa Bear. Then I'm just blending and applying more highlight. Oh no, here I'm applying bronzer, but I'm actually going to apply more highlight. So when I do my highlight, it kind of gets on the perimeters of my face, so I always add a bit more bronzer because I don't want the sides of my face highlighted. So I apply highlight kind of messily and then clean it up and then reapply. So I know that's a lot of steps, but that's how my makeup lasts and how it looks. It really stands out in pictures. I just keep reapplying, and I was reapplying the Kiko highlight in 208. Now I'm applying a liner to my waterline, and this is MAC NC15 NW20. Really opens up the eyes, gives you a really nice fresh face. And then with this look, I always do bottom lashes, like lower lash mascara, and this one's from MAC, one of my favorites. It's MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara. That's a mouthful. I like to just keep blending things with my beauty blender, make sure everything is seamless, and then I'm applying the Tatcha lip balm. Oh my god, this stuff is heaven. I almost am out of this. I apply this every single time I do liquid lipstick. It's the only way that I can do liquid lipstick without looking like dried up concrete lips. And then I'm just applying that Cocoa Bear color to my lower lash line. I am applying, what is this? MAC Nylon to my inner corners, and I'm using a bit more of a pointed brush to really define that area and not just apply it messily, and a little bit on my brow bone to give you like an instant eyebrow lift. So yeah, as you can see, I'm really just going for an open eye, doe eye, doll look. Now I'm applying the Tatcha Dewy Skin Spray, and we are pretty much done, and a little bit of Fix Plus. I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and this is the final look. I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah.